We have been led for too long by the works and the musings of academics, celebrities and intellectuals in general, whose information comes from within the mainstream of European societies and is formulated within Eurocentric frameworks of thought, knowledge and learning. Much of their focus is on white people. What white people say or do or don't do or should do. Even write an entire book for and about white people, while saying they no longer wish to talk to them. Black people are only really discussed within the context of a white society. It's as though we only came into existence when we came into contact with white people. Perhaps we were invented by white people. We're told by Morgan Freeman that black history is American history. We're told by the British government that black history should only be taught as part of British history. Even Jeremy Corbyn said, black history is British history. Black history no longer includes Africa. And when we talk of the enslavement of Africans, we refer only to the transatlantic slave trade, i.e. the European story. I'm not white. So where do I fit in these discussions? As the victim? Is that it? I want knowledge that informs me about me. I exist outside of anti-racism, outside of critical race theory. If I want to find the truth about me, I need to look beyond British or American history. We have to question the information fed to us from the European mainstream sources. Information from politicians, professors, performers and the published of any colour, particularly those celebrated by societies that deny their past and continue to oppress. I don't wish to follow those who want to move from the margins to the centre. I want to explore what is outside of the margins, outside of mainstream knowledge. In order to dismantle racism, we need to smash its foundations. Foundations that were built on the lies about Africans and Africa, not blacks and Britain. In exposing its foundations, I learned the truth about racism. Racism is not the reason for our oppression. It's merely a tool for our oppression, one designed to keep us tied up in endless struggle. We need to look beyond racism because eliminating racism will not bring freedom. James Baldwin, one of the mainstream's celebrated blacks, wrote, "You were born where you were born and faced the future that you faced because you were black and for no other reason." I'm not discriminated against because of my colour. I mean, that idea is verging on the ridiculous. I mean, are white people like the proverbial bull, driven to anger merely by a colour? My colour is little more than an identifier. The fundamental reason for the discrimination against me hasn't changed in centuries, despite the theories of academics driven by their lust for recognition and for funding.